Euro US dollar daily forecast September 3rd, fxempire.com. The Euro US dollar pair, as you can see, did very little during the session on Monday. Not a big surprise, really. The Americans and Canadians were away at Labor Day, so that being the case, there was a significant portion of the day where there was almost no trading. However, you can see that we are down here at the 132 handle. We did peak below it. Quite frankly, though, until we break the bottom of the Friday hammer, we don't consider the area taken out. The neutral, slightly negative, but neutral candle that printed for the session still suggests that we could very easily find ourselves in consolidation. It'll be very interesting to see what the day brings now that we'll have a full trading day, but it's a pretty simple setup as far as we can tell. A breakdown below the bottom of the hammer, we will more than likely head to 128. At that point in time, things get really interesting, but that's a story for another video. If we manage to break the top of this hammer here, we see no reason why this market won't go back to 134. This is going to be greatly influenced on by what the Federal Reserve does, so there is significant amount of possibility that the pair just simply goes sideways for a while. However, sometimes the market tries to get ahead of the move, and that could be what we're seeing. With that being the case, we think if we break down below the bottom of that hammer, it's a decent short-term trade. The real question is whether or not we can make that move all the way to 128 without the Federal Reserve tapering off of quantitative easing. A lot will be decided in the next week or two. Question then becomes, do we go sideways or does the market try to front run the Fed? It'd be interesting to see how this plays out, but at least in this particular case, we do have a nice level here that tells us when it's time to sell or buy, depending on which direction we break from going forward.